So tell me what Africa. Yeah,
we gotta talk about
too
this.
excited. Yeah, it's Africa. This is it.
Africa, here we go.
And I mean, yeah, for those of you who don't know Africa, obviously, I grew up on this song. It played everywhere for what felt like years. It was
Still playing.
It was absolutely insane. So yeah, tell us a story about Africa.
I have a good friend of mine in Dubai who we grew up together, wealthy guy.
In the music industry?
No. When we were in college, right after that, he was like, man, you're starting to do something here with music. Do you want investment? Are you looking at something? I'm like, man, yeah. He's like, okay, put a business plan together. I said, perfect. At the time, Masari was starting to rise with us. So I was paying for everything. He told me, okay, put a business plan together. I put a business plan together. And what I did was I used sort of the Masari, model. So look what's going on now. Now those guys did it differently. They blitzed it. They said, okay, everything is it's show business, right?
Yeah.
Very clever, because I was signed with Sal for a little bit. Sal, who's the manager of The Weeknd now.
Yes.
So I was signed with them
and
for
Doja
6 months.
Cat
Doja Cat, yeah, he's an amazing guy.
Sal's big, and he's Middle Eastern as well.
He's Lebanese. He's great guy. And we connected. We had some good times, like we had a good run,
Yeah.
So I wrote this business plan together, and I sent it to my business partner later on. And I was like, if they're doing these numbers, we can do better or the same. Pepsi, Coke, the more they succeed, you got to look at it like, I was thinking always, because I remember growing up, it was all Burger King, McDonald's, Pepsi, Coke, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Two sides of one coin.
It's always the same thing, and you should never feel jealous about it. We're always in the music industry, we're all like, oh, this other artist, we got to be better. He's opening the market for you.
Yes.
I said, yalla, let's go. He's like, okay, how much money do you need? $250,000 it was.
And what would he get for this $250,000?
So he would. Wow, we're going deep. I don't know if he would be 50% owner.
Okay.
Of my company, Lone Wolf Entertainment,
which you still have, by the way.
I still have. So I bought him out in time.
Okay.
He lent me $250,000 and bought the company for 50% for $1.
Okay.
So, but it was like
smart,
a loan.
By the way, smart business.
Very smart from his side.
Yeah.
Listen, I knew at the time. Even my dad was telling me that's not the right thing, Karl. I'm like, but banks won't give me more than $10,000. That's my credit line. That's all I got.
Yeah.
How can I build something? I want to blitz it, man. If we're working, we got to really work. So I said, yalla, let's do it. You know what? I had the feeling it's gonna blow up. Like I just knew it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do it. Yalla, $250,000 is what we signed. Okay, yalla, you're my partner, 50-50, no problem. We worked. One single, next videos costly at the time.
Yeah.
70,000, 80,000.
Wow.
We had Little X, Director X. We went to Jamaica, Cardinal Official. I'm paying for all that. 78,000, 120,000 for a video.
That money goes fast.
Bro, we blew $200,000 US dollars. Okay. We're here, but we're marketing. We're building the name. Remember, this is a startup.
Yeah.
And like any startup company.
We've got music videos to show for it and songs
but you got to start the
it.
brand.
Yeah.
Well, we got to build the brand. This is how you build it. We've got 50,000 left. This is the tranche I have left. Let's go. He said, no more. He cut me off. He said, no more 50,000. You spent too much. I don't want you to blow everything. It looks like you're just blowing everything. I'm like, dude, I've got this song called Africa. Listen to it. It's amazing. Like, everybody's loving it. He's like, I can't do it. I'm like, listen, I played it in the clubs. I checked it. I mixed it. I mastered it. It was a smash. In my head, I was listening to it driving around the city.
So he didn't give you the full 250?
No. It was stopped at 200 because we had milestones.
Right.
And I didn't achieve some of the milestones.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, this is it. This is the one, it sounds like
a
guy, like, this is it. He's like, yeah, right, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm like, trust me, this is it, whatever. But I just, listen, I was building it. I had a plan in my mind. Like, this is, you got to build it and build it properly. You can't just have a hit single without the snowball effect.
Of course.